Hey, what's up, Cancer? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. How are you? So welcome to the channel, and welcome to your October 2020 month ahead tarot card reading, which I will be using the Gilded Tarot deck for, as well as pulling an additional card of guidance at the end of the reading using the Angel Tarot card deck. So both these decks, I was guided by my spirit guides to use these for you. So I hope we can get you a really nice reading. Just keep in mind it is a general reading, and this is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I'm an Aries Sun and I'm a Cancer Moon. So I usually watch the Aries and Cancer after I'm done recording them, because I don't remember anything I say because the readings are channeled through me by my spirit guides, which is why I talk so fast sometimes. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy the read and I hope it resonates. And just thank you so much for being here and subscribing to the channel and for all your lovely comments. I really do appreciate it. So with all that being said, I'm going to start reading your cards. And when I get anomalies like this card, when I'm doing a deck shuffle, I really feel strongly that these are prominent cards pointed out by spirit guides. So let's take that one to start off your October reading. And you know, this is a great card. You know, we've got the Page of Pentacles here, which is messages about money. What I'm getting here too, Cancer, is that there could be something from your childhood that you really wanted to do, that you could start doing now. You know, sometimes we have these dreams as children, like this is what I really want to do for a profession, but things don't quite turn out that way. So it might be time for you to start focusing on what that was, that, you know, because that is what, as a child, you know, you've got such a clean slate. This is what your heart wants you to do, what your soul wants you to do. It could very much have to do with your karmic path as you go through this life. So it might be time to start focusing on that, or start doing something as a hobby, because the things that make your heart sing can really, they can really end up making you a lot of money, you know? So I really like that coming in for you in October. This could be a real life changer, like a game changer in the month of October as it relates to your wealth and abundance. And I have my dog here doing her very good girl sit. Hi. I don't know what she wants, but I'm just going to keep on reading your cards. So does anybody have a dog or a cat? Like, I love to hear your little companion animal stories. But let's get back to your reading, Cancer. I'm feeling like I need to do a deck cut, so let's have a look here. Oh, what's funny is Temperance. She's come up in every reading I've done for October, I think with the exception of Gemini. So there's probably going to be some flare-ups in the atmosphere on a celestial level. Be aware that there's going to be 2 full moons in October, and you know, it makes people act weird, you know. You could feel provoked by somebody, but it's the Temperance card just wants you to stay cool, Cancer. You know, really don't let that somebody else's irritation get in your way. And this could also be an irritation at yourself for not following your dream the first time, because you can have the best laid plans, but then life gets in the way, and you know, you have to take a job just to pay your bills, or you're not able to go to university the way that you wanted to, or you know, your marriage ends up being a bust or something like that. So there's millions of things that can go on here. So just don't let anybody flare you up is the lesson that the Temperance card is trying to provide, especially when you have the Page of Earth involved, because messages come in a lot clearer to people that have their head on straight when you're feeling cool and calm. Like, you know, if you've ever seen somebody like lose their mind and they're freaking out and you're trying to calm them down, it just doesn't work, you know? So it's really important to really keep your head clear and remain unprovoked, and don't be annoyed at yourself. I mean, sometimes you have to do things to survive, you know, and thrive, that were not necessarily what the original plan was, and you have to forgive yourself for that because you did your best at the moment. there's that saying that you do the best that you can with the knowledge that you have in that time. So you have to just say, okay, well, that's how it played out and here I am now. But there's definitely room for advancement in October. So, and then with the King of Swords energy, this is just shedding any sort of emotional kind of attachment to things that went wrong in the past and like what if, and not blaming other people for things that happened, because it is, it was because it happened because it did, and it's not to say that you're lessening what happened, it's just reducing the emotional attachment so that you can get on with the business of living your life today instead of in the past. Additionally, with the King of Swords, you could be getting some assistance from an air sign, which is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So somebody could definitely be coming in from, that air element sun sign to help you out, to give you messages, to, like, I hate to say that phrase, put a bug in your ear, because I have, I get totally creeped out by bugs, but do you know what I mean? They could really just say, oh, hey, I heard about this opportunity, or have you considered doing this? And it could really, put you in that mode where you're going, oh, okay, yeah, that would really work if I balanced it this way. So there's a real collaboration with an air sign coming in for October that could really lay the path work for you to bloom financially. So let's have another card here for you, Cancer. And just as I said that, wow, the Nine of Pentacles comes out of the deck to say, yeah, you really have the opportunity to bloom. So you'll be getting these messages come in with the Page of Earth, and then you can turn it into the Nine of Earth, which is having this like money tree and just being completely beautifully happy, and the color of blue being calm and relaxed, as opposed to the Temperance card here where she's like pretty hot and steamy, where she just wants to flip out. But here's that calm energy really attracting in the wealth and abundance. And it's almost like that scene, I forget what is it, Disney movie, is it Cinderella, where she's singing and she's wearing her blue gown, and it could be Snow White, doesn't matter. The squirrels and the chipmunks and all the woodland creatures are coming in and they're singing around her. And that's the energy that you want here, Cancer, to help you really move along your path. And, looking at past obstacles and going, well, whatever, it happened because it happened. And especially when it comes to self-flagellation, which is, looking at yourself with a negative tone. And, that's just not cool. It's not cool. Really just start being more of a cheerleader for yourself, Cancer. So, okay, so here's the Two of Swords. So you really could experience a moment of indecision. You might have to give one thing up in order to excel at the other. Not everything pays well to start off with, especially if you're going to start at square one. Something could really cause you to double think the situation. Like, you could really doubt yourself. But again, this is where this King of Air energy comes in, this King of Air sign, and this will probably be somebody of like quite substantial in the community where you see yourself excelling. They could be at that tier where you really see yourself wanting to go. So don't be afraid to ask questions, because you don't want to have the pain of something missing you a second time. If you had to make choices in the past that were not the direction that you wanted to go in, all right, whatever. But having it come back around a second time and missing it because you can't decide, or you feel afraid, or you're worried about taking somebody's advice, or, that'll be something that you'd probably never stop regretting in your lifetime. So let's have an Angel Tarot card here for you. We have the World card here, and you've got Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael is, okay, I rely heavily on two angels. Archangel Michael is one of them. Archangel Gabriel is the other. But your energy is being protected by Archangel Michael right now. So you can ask him to come in and help you, definitely. And you have the World card, which is all about accomplishment. You know, you're starting your journey anew, and you can end up here with everything that you've ever asked for. And I have to turn a light on to see this tiny font, and I know it's horribly bright, but do forgive me. So this is a job well done. Joy, contentment, and gratitude. The path toward enlightenment. So, I mean, you might have to put in a little bit of additional legwork. You might have to do something that is a little bit less money than what you're doing right now. You know, you might have to make a sacrifice, but I mean, it's going to pay off like big time for you guys. So quiet your mind and listen to what you really want to do for yourself, and just know that like that utmost accomplishment is available to you. And it, you know, Archangel Michael, I mean, honestly, ask him for help, ask him for signs. Like, what should you do next? It could be something very close to your dream. You know, this is just an unbelievable chance for you, Cancer. And I think you'd be really proud of yourself for doing this. I'm feeling really overwhelmed by your cards right now, and I think you guys are going to feel a little bit of a sense of overwhelm as well with this Two of Swords. So you're just going to have to, I guess, put your nose to the grindstone and see like checks and balances, and see what would be worth like really grinding it out for probably the next year or so. So anyway, guys, like I'm going to wrap it up, and I hope you guys can sort all this information out. Yeah, okay, I'm going to wrap it up. Take care. Bye.